kind of made me want to compete again.
Here's the keys to a brand new Tesla.
And the reason I stopped. Right now, I actually don't remember how to do this. What did I used to say? Hey up YouTube, how you doing? You alright? The last vlog I uploaded was on the 26th of March 2024, but now in 2025. Whoa. It's been a long freaking time. I've made YouTube videos since I was a little boy. Absolutely loved the platform. It completely changed my life. And the reason I stopped, the truth is I just didn't want to do it anymore. I was creatively burnt out. Some would say I wasn't even creative in the first place. We're ready to go again. This vlog's going to be a hello, I'm back. We're going to talk about what we've got up to in the last 12 months. I haven't been sat on my feet up doing nothing, and expect for the foreseeable future a YouTube video every week. I'm gonna get a little bit more excited.
I'll be excited when I see it.
Yeah. Also, Ellis is behind the camera, so
He's back!
I've got my job back!
Yeah.
I don't obviously live with him anymore. That's all old news, isn't it? I now live with a guy called Liam. Ellis, then Joey, then Liam. Three very, very different roommates, I must say. I miss living with Ellis. I don't miss the freaking air horn pranks that I just walk into. Fucking stupid bastard! Joey is
Sugar pill, sugar.
No, Harry, you can't!
and Liam's like,
Can I play paddle at 11 tomorrow?
no, he's just like the most vanilla version of a human that you've ever met, but it's quite good for me.
Why have I never lived here?
Can you imagine me and you living together, mate? We'd have been fucking dead. I mean, you have for an extensive period of time.
This is my bed, guys.
For a period of time, he did sleep on the sofa almost every night when he was single. Now he's met his beautiful girlfriend Anna. Ashley has a beautiful girlfriend. Ellis has a beautiful girlfriend. Liam has a beautiful girlfriend somehow. And it's just
It's just you now,
It's just me, man.
Oh, it's alright.
So last night we were watching Thor Ragnarok.
A friend from work.
What did you say?
No, well, like I said, it'd been.
No, what did you say?
How cool would it be to have been one of the actors, like to be one of the characters?
To which you said.
Well, tell them what I said then.
You say it.
No, I did
In the
say it.
way you said it.
Like, look, I could be thought.
Just walk on a lift. He went, oh, I need my inhaler.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say Thor. I was obviously meaning Spider-Man.
Because Spider-Man's well known for his inhaler.
Uncle Ben!
Also, boys, I love how you didn't question when I said I could be Thor. You only talked about the inhaler. As if, yeah, you could be Nile, but you've got asthma.
Yeah. It's just your lungs.
Do you remember when we did frisbee trick shots?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
When me and Ash were, which... What are you laughing at?
I was thinking of a different frisbee video. And it was Stone Dome me on the back of the head.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, roll that clip. When me and Ash were like 17 and 20, 21, in between each training session, train for 3.5 hours,
Yeah.
then spend two and a half hours playing frisbee, doing mad trick shots. And there was Sam Fern and...
Yeah, I think I might have the
Yeah,
bounce
we have the
shot.
Instagram one, the bounce shot.
Then you go like a family gathering, friends singing the top for 3 hours. He went, Sam Fern were there. He's like, I was there for 1 hour. I'm stood here.
Reception!
That's what it felt like.
I haven't just stopped doing content. You may have seen my face and us boys. Like, we've embarked upon this journey of trying all these weird and wonderful gymnastic skills that all of you guys in the world posts on the internet. And I jumped over to Facebook. I tend to hop from platform to platform, but we've just hit 1.5 million followers on Facebook in the last 18 months, pretty much from a standing start. Been fantastic. Platform very different. Been nice to take a break from making 10+ minute long videos every week, just trying some cool tricks. And again, it would have been cool to get all this on the vlog, but let's just roll a little montage of some of the maddest stuff that we've done this year.
Oh my god! I say we messed up, actually. There's video evidence that it wasn't us.
Linda, honey, listen. Listen, Linda.
No, listen.
It's Luke's fault.
Why is it Luke's fault?
It was always me that did it. We did a trick shot video for Luke's channel, doing this one where we somersault, throw the ball and try and land it in our makeshift bin. And sure enough, I kicked the ball straight to the light and it switched off. Uncle Ashley seems to think it can be fixed. The boss is in the kitchen tapping away on a laptop, so I'm going to try and pile blocks up, get a screwdriver and fix the light. I mean, I've never fixed a light in my life, so I'm hoping I can do that. And we can all do this before Joanna finds out. You forget this place doesn't have any windows.
So if you go behind me here, Nile.
We go behind you, do you, in the dark? Shh, shh, shh. Nothing to see.
We got your locked in here, mate.
Just turn the lights on.
Maybe don't hold it.
I'm not letting go.
The switch.
Yeah! Look at you.
Break this light.
Yeah,
We were
This
filming
was
this.
just unplugged. There were a gust of wind.
Wait, what am I missing here?
Oh, it's there. I couldn't see that.
Tell you what, that was a moment that I was staring right at the light.
Don't look at the light! I can't help it.
So one of my dreams has always been able to travel the world. This year we've been about some places. Let's get into it. The 1st of January went to San Francisco with NFL UK. Managed to watch the 49ers perform. What an unbelievable experience. February we went to Lapland, -20 degrees. We saw reindeers, we saw huskies, we went on snowmobiles, and then managed to get the opportunity to go to Vegas for the Super Bowl with NFL UK. Now this was a trip of a lifetime. To be quite honest, it was a relief to leave Vegas. I then went to Stockholm with Red Bull and got to learn how to fly. Denmark with Ellis and Ash with the face-off events team and learned some very cool gymnastic skills. And Ellis learnt his first double backflip completely unsupported. The three musketeers, Nile, Luke and Ash, we jetted off again to Los Angeles for 2 weeks. Now this was honestly the holiday of a lifetime. It was also Stoney's 30th birthday out there, which was to this day probably the greatest night of my entire life.
Pushing me around.
You're falling.
You were falling.
I'm not moving.
She's just.
The Wilson family jetted off to Sorrento for a wedding. Another huge epic trip for me last year was getting the opportunity to go to the Olympic Games in Paris. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later in this vlog, but what an absolute unbelievable experience. The energy, the feel of the city. The Olympic Games, the greatest sporting event in the world, and very nostalgic to me to go back, but not as an athlete, this time a pundit. Kind of made me want to compete again. Red Bull once again took us on an unbelievable trip to Turkey, Antalya, where I got to watch the cliff diving. That sport is just absolutely insane and boggles my mind, including gymnastics, but the boys jumping from 27 metres, the women from 21 metres, unbelievable experience. I jumped in a plane with Dario Costa along with some other unbelievable experiences. Red Bull really know how to throw a trip, and I'm just grateful that I get to have this collaboration and have opportunities to film lots of content. As you can see, we've got the Red Bull fridge now. It's been much needed in this flat for many, many years. We finally got it, so thank you Red Bull UK. I went to Northumberland golfing and got...
She danced so nice, Tom.
Mate, that suits you, that, bro.
I think I look fucking fit in this. You keep getting filming, I'm gonna try his wardrobe.
We managed to fit a golf trip in this year. I went to Northumberland with the boys golfing and actually got stuck in the mud. And finally, before the year was out, me and Joey went to Amsterdam, which was no content. It was just a break, a holiday. The first time I've been to the city, an absolutely beautiful city, and we had a wonderful time. There you have it. Hopefully more trips to come this year. I think I've realised not doing YouTube for a long time, one of my favourite bits about it is having those memories on the internet for all of us to just go back and watch. And it's just such a shame that when I say all these trips out loud that I didn't vlog them all and we can't go back and see the memories. And I just think that like eventually my future kids will get to see their paps in his early 20s, mid 20s, just having a load of fun with his friends. Speaking of kids,
Can I come away with you?
where should we go this year?
We've never been away together. Me and you.
Joking, man. The montage they've just seen. We were in Los Angeles.
Not just me and you.
Okay, we've had a wonderful year at Nile Wilson Gymnastics, and first and foremost, I want to introduce you to a new, wonderful, special member of the team that is now the boss, the head of operations. Let's give it up, my sister Joanna Wilson! Woo! Been a big year, hasn't it, for you? You're working with hundreds and hundreds of members of staff every day and inspiring them and being a leader, so...
I would say 2024 was probably the year for Nile in gymnastics. A year of growth, definitely a year of challenge. We opened 2024 with 4 clubs and we closed 2024 with 6 clubs and an academy down in London that's got 1,500 gymnasts that visit one of our venues per week. Been a bit mental, really.
We wanted to update you all. This is my comeback vlog, by the way, so I'm going to become a YouTuber again.
Welcome back. It's about damn time.
What started 5 years ago as just a small family business, so what Joanna described it's going today, it's been a dream of ours, and it literally is a bit of a pinch me moment when you describe that, and then I think we've got reaching over 5,000 gymnasts, is that right?
The goal for the clubs this year is 6,000.
6,000, and that's a real dent in the UK but in the world, and I'm so passionate about children just participating in our wonderful sport. You know, we film and have some fun, and it's all predicated on gymnastics and moving your body and how cool the sport is, and we want to get across, inspire young children to do the sport. I think everybody should do gymnastics.
We also had our first team weekend this year as
We
well
did.
for all of our members of staff and Ellis, who
5.
drank too much wine. By the way.
No, that would be me. I remember me and you just being ambitious in our young 20s, selling t-shirts on YouTube that said "Train Smart, Keep It Real" on, and like to see you blossom into the entrepreneur you are, Joanna, and the leader you are, it's really inspiring for me, Joanna. For sure, my biggest inspiration, and thank you for all that you do for the business, because it's a lot more than this guy. To have a Joanna in your team, that's more than anyone could wish for. Love you, sis.
So here's the keys to a brand new Tesla.
Well, give me a year of YouTube again.
Post a couple more vlogs to be able to do that. So meatball marinara around.
And you
your
told me after this. You could have told me at the beginning. I also wanted to talk about our mum, Sally, by the way. She ran a 5k last year. She's lost 3 stone. Now a gymnast. Mum, I know you'll be watching this. I'm so proud of you. She's on a fitness and health journey, and it's just really nice to see. And it's more so nice just to see her become more energetic and happy. And you can see she's happier in herself and her own skin and loving life. What a mum. Love you.
Here's the keys to a brand new Tesla.
Yeah, Ashley's working. He actually is working, he's screaming. She wanted him to time a handstand.
Oh.
Jay, ask me if I'll time.
Will you time it?
No, I'm busy.
I always put my head in places when...
I thought Ash was walking a bit funny today.
She actually does do it.
She's got one in the footstool, one in the oven. Stuff her head in the
I love
oven.
these are weeks apart.
Right, I'm just going to quickly talk about the Olympics. As we all know, Paris 2024 happened last year, and I got the opportunity to go as a pundit. My first experience with Eurosport and Discovery Plus, which was a phenomenal experience. I met some amazing people. I got to be a part of all the gymnastics, have a front row seat. Obviously the best sport in the world at the biggest event in the world, and Paris was just something else. I think because we didn't have Tokyo crowds and the energy there, it felt like it had been the first Olympics in a decade. What was your favourite moment of the Olympics?
I've got an excellent one. It was the cycling.
The mountain bike one.
Yeah,
Where the guy, he bust his tyre.
Yeah.
Or fell off or something.
He was
tyre
so
popped.
far behind. He was in like 19th place.
What was his
and he came
name?
back to win. It was so meaningful that his name has escaped my
Oh,
mind.
what's his name? I'm sure he had cock in his name.
Woodcock!
Woodcock!
Pitcock!
That's the guy.
Pitcock!
You know him.
Thomas.
Something cock.
Can't type in cyclist cock.
You can just do it.
Pornhub. British cyclist gets lucky with 2 holiday makers.
Send me that.
Why is it purple?
He's playing
What are you doing? You get distracted. Right, forget it, right.
It's year of the snake. I tapped it and it made me play.
Thomas Pidcock. Me and Ash were at home and we were like stood up and we were shouting at the telly, and then there was a little bit of foul play for him to win.
All
the
legal.
gold.
All legal.
And Ash is going, is that legal? Is it legal?
One of my favourite moments.
Still
was
playing Snake.
my favourite moments was. Can't remember. Was the rock climber.
Yeah.
The young British lad that won. Didn't I? Can't remember what his name was either. Something cock.
There's nothing like the Olympics, is there? When it's on, and that period of time, that 3 weeks, and everyone in the country gets behind your nation. It doesn't matter who it is or what sport. How it just grips you and brings you in like sport. It's just unbelievable.
I tell you, it was really cool. The gymnastics was obviously seeing Harry get the medal and watching Luke
Yeah.
as well. But the high bar final was mental, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They kept falling.
They all came off, didn't they?
Yeah, like I think
Not sticking the disc down.
the 2 bronze medalists, there was a joint bronze, both fell off. I just wanted to touch upon a couple of words about Simone Biles, because when I was obviously in the arena, and it really felt like just a shift in gymnastics when she did what she did, but because of who she is and the energy she brought, all the celebrities that came on all of the days, there was like Tom Cruise, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, Snoop Dogg. Actually walked past me, he's massive by the way.
He's really tall, isn't he?
Proper tall.
He was a legend in the Olympics, wasn't he? Snoop Dogg. He was like sat at the beach volleyball.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Like I've never experienced a noise and scream in an arena like when she did finished a floor routine in the all-round final to win it and did a vault, and it was just so special to experience, and I feel like it was a huge shift. You know, gymnastics haven't been put in the greatest light for the last 5 years. I've obviously met Simone before and competed with her. This is probably going to be the thumbnail picture of this video, but I got to meet her and she said hello and she remembered me. I got so much stick because in the mix zone you have these two ladies that their job is to get the athlete to the people doing the interviews with, and it's live on a lot of sports broadcasts. I was in so much trouble. These are all my friends, you know, these guys competing, I've competed with them a lot. But when they're coming past, they want to say hello to me. It's like, it's Nile there, and then they give me a hug and stop and they talk. There was this lady, we were not friends at all, and we literally had a shouting match one day. He's so emotional with the energy, and like, so when Harry competes and I'm living it with him and I'm doing it, and then when she came over and she was so passive aggressive and just really rude to me, and then I just saw red. And then me and this woman were having a shouting match, and then like 10 minutes later I went back up to her and I was like, I'm really, really sorry, I was just emotional from like the whole event. She's like, okay, but you can't keep stopping gymnasts, and I'm like, I'll do my best. The next days they'd come round and then they'd look at me and they'd go, Nile, I was like, don't do it. She stood there, I was like, I can't help it. But no, it was a really special experience. Ash came out for a few days, didn't you?
Yeah.
We got to
top and tailed in bed together.
We did, we shared bed. Oh, remember the accreditation situation
Oh,
as
God,
well, yeah. Hypothetically, we borrowed someone's accreditation that really looked like Ash.
Sorry, Jay, I'm using this guy's accreditation to get into the athletics tonight. Ash, that man has hair. I don't know if you know, but you're bald.
But listen, I went to every event and you could get in the media entrance, and all the people did, and it was hot as well, so they're just sat under an umbrella and they've got a scanner, accreditation, and just scan it and it bleeps, which is what happened when we eventually got in the arena. But before we did, we got dropped off at the athletic stadium in this like underpass one. It was a bit weird, of a weird place. In order to get towards it, we had to go past policemen, and now it was the Olympics, so the security was mad. So every policeman had an MP back. The first time it's happened to probably anyone, the policemen with the assault rifles stopped me and Ashley to ask to look at our accreditation.
I had my accreditation with a photo against me, but then obviously I got the police officer like that, and he stops me and he reaches forward, picks up my accreditation, turns it around, looks at it, looks at me, and goes, go on then. That was
like a hard drop moment, wasn't
terrifying.
it? But yeah, what an experience. I would love to be able to have the opportunity to do that sort of punditry work again. So thanks for Eurosport and Discovery Plus, and I'm excited for the next Olympics.
Probably not
Get
getting an
invited
invite
back.
because you shouted at staff and illegally got into the ground.
I did obviously want to mention the GB boys and girls as well. We had a fantastic Olympics, and I think it's one of my favourite pieces of content that I've ever posted is the transformation of me and Harry Hepworth. And he grew up training in Leeds with us guys. I know he definitely looked up to us, and the cool stories, we had the same coach Dave. I won an Olympic bronze medal when I was 20 years old, and Harry won an Olympic bronze medal when he was 20 years old on the vault. So roll the reel, it'll probably get you in tears. Well done, Harry. Well done, Jake. Well done, everyone. I'm Bryony. And oh look, everyone's Ellis.
Ellis is looking at his watch.
What's that what you meant?
The watch just told you fell asleep. Call an ambulance.
Right, that's Olympic chat over.
You've got a bit of fluff on your head on the whole time, but I just want to say it right.
I think it was what? First it was sausage pasta.
And also got a kiss on your cheek.
Oh, see, Ashley's there. Come on.
I dinky
I don't think she's...
Lick it!
No, get with it.
Get away. I'll punch you.
That was genuine. That was so serious.
If you're still here, thanks so much for watching. Get excited for what's to come. For the foreseeable future, we'll be uploading a vlog every Sunday. It's good to be back, man. And honestly, this platform changed my life. You guys watching, seriously, has changed my life. And I owe it to keep posting, keep having fun. And, you know, it's all predicated on just trying to make you smile. Inspire you to move your body. Yeah. What did I used to say? Trend smart, keep it real. Have a great year. Enjoy what's to come. Trend smart, keep it real. See you later, yeah? I'll see you later, yeah!
Shut up, hush your mouth. Can't you hear you talk too loud?